Well, have you heard the term insulin resistance? It's a condition that occurs when your body doesn't properly absorb glucose. So what does that mean and why is that important? Here with some of those answers this morning is registered dietitian Amber Gorley. And Amber, welcome back to Daytime.
Thank you. It's been a while.
Yes, it has been a while, so it's good to have you back.
Yes.
And talking about a topic today that really affects a lot of people, insulin resistance. What does that mean?
So, insulin resistance, I'll try to give an analogy. If we eat a piece of bread, that bread breaks down into glucose, right? It's a carbohydrate, breaks down to glucose. The body responds by producing insulin from the pancreas. The insulin works with the glucose to allow that glucose to go into the cell, typically the muscle cell, to be used for energy. That's how our body should function. When we have insulin resistance, we have a decreased ability for that insulin to open that cell and let that glucose in. Over time, we have extra glucose in our bloodstream and insulin, which then turns into actually body fat, and so we end up gaining a lot of weight. We don't have the signs and symptoms of diabetes, but we're still storing that glucose improperly.
So instead of it being your fuel, it's
Yes.
turning into what we don't want.
Correct.
So why is it important to know, and how would you know if your body is not doing it correctly?
So insulin resistance is what I often like to refer to as the canary in the coal mine. It's the sign or the symptom of a bigger underlying issue. The long-term effect of insulin resistance, and this could take place over 10, 15, even 20 years, is that eventually the pancreas is going to stop producing as much insulin. And when that happens, now we do have that elevated blood glucose all the time, and we end up with diabetes. The other underlying condition that we can see with insulin resistance quite a bit is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which we've talked about here quite a bit, which leads to weight gain and the inability to lose weight easily.
So what are some of the signs that maybe you should have it checked, because maybe that is the problem that's the precursor?
Yeah, a lot of times it is, and it can be sudden weight gain or weight gain that's really difficult to lose. Also, a darkening or thickening on the skin can be a really good indicator that you just have too much insulin in your bloodstream, and actually you'll start to see it on the thicker parts of your skin, a lot of times behind your neck, on your elbows, in the groin area. Those are just a couple of the symptoms that you might experience.
Wow, so you can actually see signs of it. How do they test for it then?
So it is a blood test. It's called a free fasting insulin test, and they're just looking to see how much insulin is hanging out in that bloodstream when you're not eating.
Is this a test that they regularly do when they check your blood? You know, they're kind of checking all those things. Is that one of those they're looking at as well usually?
You know, it really depends on the physician. Some do run that regularly, some don't. All you have to do is just ask your primary care provider for a free fasting insulin test, and most of the time they'll run it with no issues or concerns.
So what happens, Amber, if they do decide that this is something that you have, that your body is not properly turning that into a fuel?
So the good news is that insulin resistance isn't, something that has to be permanent. It can be reversed, and we reverse that with proper sleep. Many of us have grown up with the "you can sleep when you're dead" mentality.
Yeah.
That actually can contribute to insulin resistance developing and keeping you from reversing that. Exercise, when we exercise those muscles, whether it be cardiovascular or weight training, we actually increase the sensitivity. We pull more of that insulin and glucose in.
Wow, so it's a lot of lifestyle.
It's a lot of lifestyle.
Well, that's good news, because if you do know, and that weight is coming on, it's another reason we need to go ahead and maybe change our diet, maybe change our exercise routine. And I would imagine in your office this is something you're starting to see more and more.
Yeah, it's been something I have seen increasingly over probably the past 7 to 10 years, and certainly there's lots of dietary modifications that can be done as well, in addition to the sleep and exercise.
Well, that's good news. And we all could use a little more sleep, right?
Absolutely.
Another reason that we all need to go to bed a little earlier. All right, well, here is some information if you'd like to get a hold of Amber. She's got a great website. You can check that out, or you can give their office a call, and they'll be glad to talk with you about this further. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Amy.
We'll be back with more after this.